Hold on. This thing has a stupid delay. Oh, it's doing okay, it's doing the portrait again. It's doing the portrait. Open widget. What is going on here? Suggestion. The audio stream. Huh? The audio stream current bit rate 0 lower than the recommended. What? Oh, 1 second. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, Lord. All right. Hello. Okay. All right. I think we're back. Oh, yeah, we're back. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's always challenging doing this. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Welcome to Real Anarchy. Today we're gonna do a live stream reaction to episode 6 of Peacemaker season 2. Oh, season 2 of Peacemaker episode 6. So apparently today we're gonna get some shockers. So I wanted to do a live reaction. Actually, what I wanted to do was record myself watching it so I could do shorts because apparently YouTube, when I do live stream, it's not pushing my content. And when I do videos, it's not pushing my content. But when I do shorts, for whatever reason, it's pushing my content. So I was gonna the plan was to record myself, do a live stream, and just record myself. And actually, I wasn't gonna do a live stream. I was gonna record myself and just react and watch it because I already have it queued up so I could watch it, and then record it and then do clips for or do shorts for YouTube. Because apparently when I do videos, breakdown and all that stuff, YouTube is not a fan for whatever reason. Like I guess I'm not good enough for YouTube to push my video content. So I'm like, okay, fine. Let me just do the live stream, record myself, and then I do my little shorts. Start recording. There it is. Now I'm recording. And let me go back. Let me have. I gotta have HBO Max. Close, close, close. Oh my God, left all this stuff open. HBO Max. HBO Max. Log in. I've seen other people who record HBO Max shows. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it, but when I try to do it, I get a black screen, and I need somebody who has a level of expertise to show me how to do that. Let me see. Let me see. What's it? What is it? Imagine brawlers. Let me see what you're saying. Bro, first of all, what means the circle with Brainiac and the another card? Oh, okay. Uh that was me being clickbaity. I don't know if we're gonna we're gonna have I don't know if you worked because you're here, but I think we're gonna get Lex Luthor. Actually, I was gonna do this. Let me go Lex Luthor mode because I think Lex Luthor is gonna show up tonight. Let me just put this away. I'm on Lex Luthor mode because I think he's gonna show up tonight. So but I don't think Brainiac will be insane. I don't think no, they're definitely not gonna show Brainiac. Sorry that I bait you into watching me. I'm sorry. Not a feel. See, I don't usually do that, but yeah. I actually did the thumbnail like literally like 10 minutes ago because I was gonna just record myself. I was like, let me slap something together real quick. But that would be absolutely insane if they show Brainiac or they tease Brainiac on this season 2 episode. Did I say more Back to the Future? Okay, so I'm gonna stay here. It's okay, bro. God bless you so much. Oh, thank you. God bless you too, brother. God bless you and your family and your friends. Stay healthy, stay faithful, stay happy. It's a good time to be a DC fan. Let me see if I can do this. Okay. Today was a fun day. Today was a fun day on the interwebs because there was like a little bit of drama. Let me see if I can pull some of that stuff up. Let me just bring this back up. Let me see if I can bring this up. Where did I leave up? Come on. Let's see. Where? Let's see. There's nothing. Oh my God! Wait. Let me put at least a little bit of music. Let me put a little bit of music. Because I do not. Okay, let's see. There it is. Keep it that way so it doesn't before the show starts. Okay, we're 25 minutes away. Okay, let me see where's the chat. Oh. Second. Oh. So today, this afternoon, I was having fun with, I don't know, I think she changed the name of her channel. It used to be Saggy Melons, and I think that she changed it to something else. I don't know what's the name of the channel now, but it was thoroughly entertaining. I was very entertained throughout the entire live stream because she was going in what's the name? That's not a cultist dude. Aaron. Why can I remember his name? Like, anyway, but that was a very entertaining 3 hours. I think I watched like the second half because I was working and then somebody I just jumped into Twitter and somebody tagged me on it, and I started listening and I was like, oh my gosh. That was hilarious. All right, let's navigate a little bit on Twitters. What is this? Christopher Judge is up there in age to play. I guess he could voice him. I like his voice. He could definitely voice Darkseid. But I think he voiced Kratos in God of War. And then somebody was trying to fan cast him. I'm like, my guy, no, we need somebody a little bit younger who can do some action sequences and whatnot. But yeah, I could sign this. I wouldn't mind him playing voicing Darkseid in the DCU. Jenna Anderson, I like her. She's cool. So we're spending this week making Peacemaker videos, but I can overstate how excited I am to see what surprises me on episode about to get in episode 6. Don't worry, my video breaking it all down will drop this weekend. I hope it'll be worth it. She's really good at breaking down videos. He's like a real. Hey, Scott McCullen. Oh, Sonny's in band. Cool. Cool stuff. Avengers. I'm not excited for this film. I'm probably gonna get excited when I see the first trailer. I think I'm gonna get excited when I see the first trailer, but I'm not really pumped for Avengers Doomsday. Lee Pace. But we'll never understand that people think that Lee Pace will be anything but an absolute phenomenal. Yes, I endorse this. I absolutely believe Lee Pace will be an absolute. That dude is jacked, 6'7", and I think he's on the right age to play an older, well, not an older, but older than the David Carnes with Batman. Well, a Batman that is old enough to have the Bat family going around. So, what's going on, Dell, in this city? Yes, I know, man. You haven't been here lately, bro. Hurting my feelings, man. Hurting my feelings. I see you in other live streams, but you don't come through. Hurting my. Nah, just kidding, bro. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yes. Let's see. Yeah. So I think he will be absolutely perfect. I think he I don't know if you watch Foundation. If you watch Foundation, which is an amazing show, I love every little bit of that show. I think it's by far one of the best sci-fi shows in modern history, because I all the plot twists, the story, those are. I like that we live in an age where technology and writing has come along such a long way that it allows shows like this to be made, and movies like Dune being made, because those are the books that people said, no, there's no way to translate this to films. And I love when I see directors and writers to take on this IP and say, no, watch me, because I love what Zack Snyder did with Watchmen, and that was the one that Alan Moore's Watchmen, nobody's gonna be able to touch that, and Zack Snyder said, watch me, dude. And he killed it, because that was amazing. Jennifer Lopez, I'm not a fan of Jennifer Lopez or Kiss of the Spider Woman. That's been a play that I never had any interest. But didn't DeAndre Jordan retire? Is he still playing? I thought DeAndre Jordan retired. Is this a Mandela effect thing? Because I could have sworn that he did. What is this? What up? Let's see. What time is it? Oh, stay for 15 more minutes. Was there an update to live on YouTube? I've been playing around, and I think it's backfired with this portrait mode. Not portrait mode, it's something else. With this portrait mode, whatever, live streaming, but I don't think it's working for me, because YouTube is pushing out little by little to do horizontal and vertical mode. And they gave me the keys to do it, but when I publish it, when I go live, it only does portrait. I mean horizontal, whatever. Vertical, shit. I'm like all over the place. I can see Lee Pace. Yeah, me too. I can see Lee Pace. Yes, me too. Yes, sir. Breaking Palenka says that the Lakers have given JJ a contract extension. Yeah, deserved. They did a good job. I want to see that movie, that's Smashing Machine. I think that's the name of it. I don't know, something's wrong with The Rock. I just saw a video of The Rock and his wife and his daughter, and I don't know. You know how I never noticed this. Well, I think I noticed the degree where people say, "Oh, he moves like an old person," and The Rock always moved like he carries weight with him. And he was talking, and the way that he was moving, I was like, I think either something is not right with him or he's just getting old. But he was not moving the way that he used to. So I think there's something going on with The Rock. What's going on here? Bill Burr is in talks to start a social network. His character will be a fictional made up specifically for him. Oh, okay. I like Bill Burr. James Gunn hints at Maria Gabriela Farias. Where does Maria? Okay, so in the movie she crashed. She lost consciousness. I don't know if that reset or rebooted her brain, and now she looks at things. Because nothing in the movie gave me any indication that she will switch sides or that she will leave Lex Luthor's side. So I don't think she's leaving Lex Luthor's side. I think she's unless there's something that's happening at the beginning of the Man of Tomorrow film. But she crash landed. She was unconscious. You know, in the movie they said, "Oh, she's still alive," whatever, to make sure that people knew that she was still alive. What is this? Yeah. But I think I don't know if James Gunn is. I think James Gunn is going to introduce other characters from the Authority. Like, I bet he's going to introduce. I don't think he's going to introduce more than one. But I think he's gonna slowly introduce every single one of these characters. I don't want to see Apollo because Apollo is like Superman. I wouldn't mind seeing Midnighter. If he's not gonna give us just Batman. If to me, like, I feel like by that time, I already said that in the previous live stream. By the time that movie comes out, Batman is gonna be around and he's gonna be on the Man of Tomorrow movie. But if he doesn't have Batman in that film, he can introduce the Midnighter in that film. Midnighter is a brutal move, MF. So I think that will be a great consolation prize to have the Midnighter. Or he can have the Doctor. I like the Doctor, which is like a version of Doctor Strange, or Jessie Quick. I think she will be a good speedster to have in that film. So I think he's going to introduce a character. I think he's going to introduce another character from the Authority, and or maybe she gets recruited or picked up by Jenny Sparks. Like that could be also a way to set up the Authority, because I think the Authority is the one that he really, really wants to do, and this is like his way into it. Yeah, it looks like old school Periscope and Instagram Live now. Yeah, they messed me up because I was trying to do like the regular, but now it's just like showing vertical, which is cool because I think on the phone, let me see. On the phone, oh, okay, so on the phone shows up as just like if it was, okay, so it shows up like if it's a TikTok Live. Oh, okay. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with this. I think she's been kept around because people ended up liking her, and she was also promised the Authority movie that's still up in the air. I don't think the Authority's. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, because I think they brought her on board because they did tell her, listen, you're gonna be part of the Authority. We're gonna set you in this movie, in the Superman movie. The next one is gonna be the Authority, and you're gonna be one of the leads. So probably you're right. Probably they're just keeping her around, just to keep her happy. She doesn't go anywhere, and I don't think she will, but I know that that, like, if you don't see the movie that you were promised, not materialize, it will you know mess you up. It will bother you. It will bother anybody. It's like when you get promised a job. Yeah. Full disclosure, I'm trying to get an interview with this lady. With all disrespect, I'm a married man, but it would be nice to have a conversation with her. Hey, I saw this yesterday. My son sent it to me, and I was whelmed. I don't know. I was looking. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It was not for me. When I saw the Wolverine game, I was visioning, because I love God of War play mechanics, and I thought that it would have something similar to that. And when I saw the gameplay, I was like, yeah, it's bloody, it's gory, it's very very close to the comics and all that. But I was like, I don't know if I like this. I like Omega Red. I love the design of Omega Red. I love Omega Red. Omega Red was my favorite villain for a long time. My favorite freaking mutant I think it still is. Is Omega Red my favorite? No. Omega Red was my favorite for a long time. So was Colossus. Who else was favorite mutant? Apocalypse was I was never a huge fan of the heroes. I was always a fan of the villains. Magneto was never that interesting. Like, I don't find it so fascinating. Who else did I love? I love other ones, but can't think of them right now. Sasha Porter and Mariela Gabriela de Faria will be fun interview. Yes, that would. Yeah. Well, you know what? Because especially Maria Gabriela de Faria, because she used to be in telenovelas, and I was like doing a little bit of research on her, and I was like, oh, she was in this. Oh, she was in this too. So that would have been a little bit fun. Let me see what it says. Well, here it is. James talking about Jor-El message to his blah blah. People still complain about this. I like Sharaf Rookie. I enjoy Superman, but this plot thread continues to be a thorn. Superman's Kryptonian heritage is more important than the hair curl and the other superficial details. Holding hope for Men of Tomorrow reinforces his immigrant allegory, though Gunn's commentary doesn't provide optimism. I think people, because you know what, that's a valid criticism, but I think you cannot continue to tell the same story, because you already had that story from Man of Steel, where his parents were like this loving couple who loved their son and they sent him out to the world, but we lacked a lot of information about that family, right? And the information that we got from that family, it was that he will be a god to them. Remember that? How they're gonna keep it? They will kill him. They will do, how? Then he said he will give people an ideal, the rest behind him. Like so we already got Jor-El. So one of the things about these characters is that you need to take a little, chances with these characters, or they're gonna get stale, they're gonna get boring. You're gonna continue, if you're gonna continue to repeat the same story. It's like it's like telling the pearls snatching the pearls. You cannot continue to tell the story, because it's gonna be freaking boring. So for James Gunn to say, you know what, I think taking this little swing with this character, which is not too far, is also part of the comic book lore. It's a valid one. It's a valid one, and I get it that you want to continue whatever you think is that version of Superman supposed to be. I get it. I respect that. But at the same time, it's okay for you to take. I mean, that's what we learned from Zack Snyder. Like, he took big swings. He took big chances. He wanted to make Wonder Woman a Kryptonian. Like, to me, that was not. I never jive with that, but I was like, okay, let me see what that looks like, because you never know. But anyway. Anyway, so yeah, I don't mind that idea of them being some type of I don't know, overlords, or they wanted to take, because listen, if you go back to history, how bigger civilization, how it behaved when it conquers, a lesser developed country. What happened when the British Empire just took over pretty much half of the world? How that worked out? How the Spanish Empire took over the Americas? You see how that worked out? So it will make sense to repeat or to allude to that same story when an advanced civilization from another planet comes to Earth, to have the same mindset. So I think, to me, it makes sense that James Gunn looked at it from that point of view, and I thought it was fascinating, because it's not the first time that we've seen that. It's not like he invented that idea. We've seen that on Smallville. We've seen that on Superman. I think the animated, the animated series, but I think there's been also Superman and Lois. Yes. Hey is the best looking YouTuber that tells us how. Yes, thank you. I don't have my sounds. Chris Balga, hey, he's the best looking YouTuber that tells it how it is, with a smile on his face. Is this episode going to live up to the hype? We don't know. We hope so, because if it doesn't, we're gonna shit on it big time. James Gunn has a habit of overselling. I said this on one of the last live stream, and I think it's okay, because he's he's the head of DC, so he needs to oversell his IP. So I don't know, you know what I mean? So, but I hope he delivers. I think this is why I'm sporting the Baldy. I think we're gonna get to see Lex Luthor today, and I think Superman is gonna be later on. Hey, welcome, Aid. Welcome to the live stream. Make sure to hit like and share. Let me see what he's saying. I think James Gunn will do whatever he can do to avoid controversy with Man of Tomorrow. I don't think he will. I think he will take chances. I think he said it like, I was nervous. I was, afraid. I was insecure about Superman. But now that it's well received, that people were already enamored with this version of Superman, now he can take a little bit more chances, because I felt it, bro. I felt it on that movie, that he was pulling punches so many times. I'm like, oh, bro. Like, with the jokes, I get it. Like, yeah, fine, pull back some of those jokes, because but entertain me, it's fine, but don't like overdo with the jokes. But like, there's certain things, like if you watch the first Guardians and the last one, he wasn't holding back. And I want him to do that. I want him not to hold back on this in the follow-up, especially with somebody as threatening as Brainiac. You know what I was watching? I love Boba Talks. I love Boba Talks. And this is not a criticism to my brother Boba Talks, who I love. I subscribe to his channel. I follow him on social media. But I'm just like amazed at how he's able to speak about 5 to 10 minutes on a subject that to me, I'm like there's really nothing to talk about this here. Like, he went in on the Brainiac tease on the script reveal on that little design, and he went on a 15-minute a talk, and I'm like, I was like with my mouth open, like, how does he do it? Like, how does he pull little things to talk about this thing that is just an image? And I'm like, okay, like to which his own. Like that's his strength. I guess that's why they call him Boba Talks. But he's amazing. I really like that guy. But I was really amazed at how well he's able to keep you engaged and talk about things that I'm like, oh, like to me it feels like trivial, but he finds that a way to break it down that is freaking interesting. One better after another. I'm probably gonna watch that this weekend. I mean, with people in the real world and real world drama and political questions. I know. There you go. Yeah, that's man. I think making that change uh, to the to to Jarrell. Oh my God, to Jarrell makes sense. Bubble talks. I love Bubble. Yeah, I love him too, bro. I always amazed at how he can talk in depth about stuff too. I'm like, bro, he went on a 50 minutes over this image. Like I study the image. Like, okay, yeah, you alluding to Brainiac, I get it. And then he went on to Ultra Humanite and some other stuff. I'm like, oh my God, how do you do this? More power to him, though. Shout out to him. Know that dude. Subscribe to his channel. Let me see if the show already started. Hold on. Let me refresh this. Episode 5 still. Still, it's not on the dot. So I'm gonna mute. Let me see. No, that's my mic. I'm gonna mute the desktop. Okay, I'm gonna mute the desktop because I know it gets blocked. See here? No, it's not. Hold on 1 second. Let me refresh. No, it's still. It'll get there. Couple of more minutes. Couple of more minutes. So you're not gonna be able to see it because when I start playing, it gets a black screen, which is fine because I don't want to get dinged by Warner Brothers. Oh, come on. It's already, yeah, it's already up. There it is. All right, so let me mute this music. And see this. Okay, let's go to Twitter because I'm sure this shit is so fire. This is insane. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God. Okay. I initially didn't like the season 2 of Peacemaker had a new theme song. I don't like the new theme song, to be honest with you. Let's see, top. Yeah, I don't understand. I still don't understand the whole melting face thing. Yeah, this episode is insane. Okay, so we got clips. Awesome. Yeah, so so it's going to Van Cole. Huh. Holy shit. Yeah, this scene here was insane. This was hilarious. Holy crap. Let me see. Yeah, this here. This here. That's a crazy one. Let me just post this. What is this? Get offline and you watch Peacemaker. Let me see. Shit. Let's see. Oh, let me put my music back on. Holy shit. I knew it. I knew it. Like all those theories that people had, well, including me, were right. Holy crap. So, and everything's just unraveling. Oh my God, Economist is such a bitch, bro. He just like told him everything. Like he told him like episode 1 through 6 with in a blink of an eye. Great episode, but all the theories sort of spoiler. Yeah, it's theories. Like we didn't know 100%. We didn't know 100%. It was just theories. Like nobody knew 100%. And like we saw the first episode when we didn't see a black or person of color. Like we didn't see a single. You know what? It's funny because Chris has been there for days, for weeks. Or I don't know, for days. I don't know. We don't know how many days he's been in there, and he hasn't noticed anything until Hardcore. Hardcore was there like for an hour. It's just like, have you noticed? There's no people of color in this universe. And that's when he finally realized, like, this guy is aloof. Let me see. Am I allowed to propose a theory? Luthor joins, leads the Suicide Squad. Has he led the Suicide Squad in the past? I don't think he has. But that's a good theory. But he's getting transferred now. He's getting transferred to another jail. Hey, was there a cameo yet? Yes. It was Lex Luthor. By the way, this Lex Luthor that we saw, calm, collector, calculating, that's the Lex Luthor that I was hoping to see in Superman. He was a little bit more over the top, a little bit more cartoonish, more comic booky. This version of Lex, it's peak Lex. I hope we see more of this Lex in the Superman Man of Tomorrow movie, because that was incredible performance. That's the type of Lex that I want to see moving forward, because he was just like he was perfect. He was perfect. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like that acting, the entire performance, his line delivery, his demeanor, that's Lex right there. So I think he was in the Superman movie. He was operating from a point of view where he was just jealous and he was obsessed with getting rid of Superman. Now he's like, I cannot lose control like that again. I need to be more control, more measured, more calculated, more of the Lex Luthor that I know I can be. So I think that Lex Luthor, that was your speak. Everything. I'm waiting for a clip, for somebody to put a clip online so I can react to it. So that way I can actually play it here on the live stream. Let me see if there is another clip. Hold on 1 second. Lex Luthor. Okay. Let's play this Lex Luthor clip, because this is good. This is peak Lex Luthor right here. Boom. Mm-hmm. Ah, come on, that's it, bro. make me lose my 2 minutes. Okay, this one is the full. This one is full. Hold on. Oh, wait.
General Flagg, what an unexpected delight.
Lex?
Last time I saw you, you were denying metahumans were a threat. And now it seems they're taking over the world.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, the Justice Gang and Superman determining international politics. Meanwhile, I'm here in Belle Reve listening to a bear-sized man with dragon skin butt fucking a glowing twink with cartoon eyes in a cell beside me every night. I did everything I could to eradicate the metahuman.
Who's that bear-sized man?
in blight, and now I'm enshrouded in it
Could it be Parasite?
for the next, what did the judge say? 265 years.
What if I can get you transferred to another prison?
What kind of other prison?
One with no metahumans.
I see you need my help.
265 years. That 256 means something.
And you're here to barter.
Well, if you're willing to start with an offer of choice, there's
Surroundings and where you end will undoubtedly be significantly better. So why don't you just start with your final offer and not waste either of our times? You won't be able to outmaneuver me in negotiations, General.
I don't even know if you can give me what I need, Lex.
Then by all means, what is it you're looking for?
You heard of Peacemaker?
Meta?
No. Just a costume vigilante.
And who gives a shit? Being doofy is no threat.
But he's in possession of some kind of dimensional portal. He's able to move it around. Keeps popping in and out of the Meridol radar.
Yeah,
I need to find
it. That's the Lex Luthor.
Why?
Well, for one thing, I don't need another rift tearing apart half the city.
That hurts.
But I have another idea. One which could be beneficial for all of us.
So, if I had a scanner, say, that could pinpoint the location of that portal, that would be of use?
Yes, it would.
Enough to give me my freedom?
Not a fucking chance. Not gonna happen, Lex.
Then what could I get? What is the United States government willing to give me to stop this clown?
An opportunity for redemption.
Bro, he gets out
I'm
by the
listening.
last episode. He gets out in the last episode, 100%. He gets moved to another prison with less security than Belle Reeves. He's already moved. He's gonna move the pawns to get him out of that prison. And by the last episode, he's gonna get out, and that's how it leads into the Superman Man of Tomorrow. But yeah, this is the Lex that I was waiting for. This is the Lex that I envisioned, the one that I knew that he had in him, and I know this is he's emerging, or what is the word? He's not emergent. He's growing, mutating. I need another synonym. Synonym. It's at the tip of my tongue, but I think that is the Lex that we were supposed to get in. This is the one that I was hoping, but yes, I love this. I love this. I think he's gonna get out by the time that we see it on the last episodes. Yeah, this is Lex. I'm really happy with this. Economist, dude, he is such a bitch. That was funny though. That was funny that he just like gave all the info. He just gave all the info in 2 seconds, man. Dell in the City, I just finished watching episode on HBO Max. What you thought? Let me know your thoughts to everybody who watched it already. Lex was the only cameo. Yeah, he was the only cameo. But it was the only cameo, and also delivered some theories that we all had about this movie, about the show, and it looks like they all came to pass. So it looks like yeah, definitely it was a Nazi universe. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched it. I know it can almost just like open his mouth and gave away episode 1 through 5 in 2 seconds. That boy sang. Oh boy, yeah, that was funny. He sang like a bird. Yes, this is the new evolution. Why couldn't I think of that freaking word? This is the new evolution of Lex Luthor. This is the Lex Luthor that was that I know that we're supposed to get. But like I said at the beginning of the live stream, James Gunn was pulling his punches with Superman. You cannot tell me otherwise. He was pulling his punches with Superman, and I think he's not gonna play it as safe on that sequel. I think it's gonna be a little bit more. It's gonna go a little bit hard. Ooh, damn. Adrian Chase having a collection of Beanie Babies in the basement full of cocaine and money makes me, bro. It made so much sense, but I couldn't stop laughing throughout the entire that entire sequence was hilarious. Him, them picking up all the money from the floor, the blow just getting on everybody. I thought they were gonna get high. I thought they were gonna get high, and I thought about the first thing that came to mind was that scene on the Harley Quinn, the emancipation of one Harley Quinn, where there was blow, cocaine blowing everywhere, and she got high. But I thought it was really, that entire sequence was funny. So it makes total sense. The fact that they are the same person in both universes was fucking hilarious. Because I thought he was gonna be like a more standoffish, or at least more aligned with the vigilante from the comics, where he's just like a fucking serial killer. Like, he's a killing machine. He's not that funny, but just the fact that he's the exact same person in both universes, was hilarious. I'm low key scared. Let me see. For Adrian, I was really on the. I was literally on the fence as soon as he was. Yeah, that's true. Like, I was on the fence too. I thought, like, whoa, is he gonna shoot him? Is he gonna fight him? Because there was a point where, like, they were talking to each other, and I'm like, which one is which? Because, like, it went to a different scene, and it came back, and then they're going back and forward, and they're loving the same stuff. So it got to the point where I was like, which one is the real Adrian? Until he mentioned my best friend is Peacemaker, and then everything went to shit. So that was hilarious. That was really good. Let me see. Vigilante 2, dismantling my maybe this Peacemaker was a freedom fighter theory is in under 5 seconds. You thought he was a freedom fighter? Actually, Vigilante 2 is a freedom fighter. So yeah, this version of Peacemaker, they're all Nazis. That was like it was crazy to see. It was crazy to really see in real time, but it was not really that shocking. It wasn't too much of a shocker. It wasn't a big shocker at the end, but it was definitely surprising to see. I knew the flag will be a different. Yeah, I know the minute that, like, they show the flag. Oh, it's gonna have the Nazi sign. Yeah. The minute that I saw the flag, I was like, "Ooh, it's gonna have." I thought it was gonna have some Confederacy type of thing, but just James Gunn said, like, "No, let's go full on Nazi." Yo, I don't know, but that shit, like, what? Because I'm not gonna get too political, but I guess there's a book that I read, and just hearing them saying one of them got out, it was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god. So they're keeping them in concentration camps? Like, are they keeping them outside of the city, or they're keeping them in a specific area so they don't come into the white neighborhood or in the white area? That was a little bit shocking. So I want to see how that plays out. Or they keep them in concentration camps, they're killing them, or they're keeping them in a different city that is not where they don't allow people to just walk around. The version of Adrian Chase on Arrow was a serial killer, but they made his alter ego Prometheus and made Vigilante someone else. I didn't watch. I think I watched Arrow, and I stopped on season 3, I think it was. Then after that, it got a little bit corny for my taste. You didn't catch with the movie Lex? The movie Lex to what's the name of the prison? Hold on 1 second. Let me see. What's the name of the prison? The movie Lex. Okay. All right. So about the alternate dimension. Okay. Oh, the teaser is out for. Okay. Let's watch this. Let's react to this. Let's react. 1 second. We get back to that in a couple of seconds. Let me react to this. To the teaser for next week.
Yeah, we got problems. What? It's your brother, Keith. Something's not right about him.
That the guy?
Luthor says that's the guy.
What's my reason for helping you?
Wait.
Says that's the guy.
Yeah, we got problems. What? It's your brother, Keith. Something's not right about him.
Wait, in this universe,
guy?
it's Keith? Okay.
Luthor says that's the guy.
What's my reason for helping you?
Yo, who the hell is this? Who the hell could that be? Could it? What if that's Deathstroke? Bro, what if that's Deathstroke?
Why'd you come back here?
What's my reason for helping? What's my reason for?
Who's this, bro? Who do you think this is? Like, I got a feeling this is Deathstroke.
Helping you.
Hold on, wait. Let me think about this. Who could it be? Who could this be? They keep him on handcuffs. He's inside Argus. Who could this freaking be? It's a white guy. So it's either Deathstroke. Yo, what if it's one of the members from the Authority? What if it's... Could it be Apollo? No, it can't be Apollo. He will have long hair. What if it's the Midnighter? What if it's the Bro, what if it's the Midnighter? It could be Midnighter, Deathstroke, or Hashmore. Hashmore, like, he has this power where he moves. He moves the city. He connects with the city, so he can control, like, the earth and create earthquakes and all that stuff. But I don't think that would play well on this movie. I think, what if it's Midnighter? Midnighter is a fucking beast of a... So I don't know. To me, it's either Midnighter or Deathstroke. Oh my gosh.
For helping you.
Why'd you come back here?
Freeze, everyone now! Get back in trench!
Oh, she's gonna kill herself. I think she's gonna kill hardcore from the other Earth. See? Yeah. I think there's another shot where you see her like running behind her. Holy crap! This episode was incredible. This is what I signed up to HBO Max for. This is what I signed up for to HBO Max for. Let me see what else is in here. Let me see. What is the Lex Luthor? Ooh. Well, you think so? No. No. What if it's no. I don't think so. No. Let me see. I'm searching for David Kane. That would be fucking insane. No way. No. What if it Oh. I like your theory. Because David Kane is also an assassin. I like your theory. And that will tie him into the Batman. Oh my God, bro. That will be fucking crazy. That will be insane. Yo, David Kane, that would be yes. That would tie him into the Batman, the Bat family. Oh man, this episode was a really good episode. Like the previous episode they have been good, but not great. And so I don't know. So like it felt like something was lacking, but this one had everything. This one was funny, was action packed, suspenseful, and like it gave you like that connection with Lex Luthor. So damn, man, I'm excited. Was an exciting episode. This was an exciting episode. So yeah, that was like, yo, you got me fucked up about this, man. David Kane, that would be so perfect because James Gunn has always talked about Cassandra Cain being in this universe. So it will connect him directly to Batman, and because oh my god, bro, that would be yo, you got me amped. Wendigo Black, you got me hyped, bro. You got me super hyped just thinking about that, because now like we're getting into the Bat family, and oh my god, bro. Yes. That would be freaking incredible. I know. Yes, you got me giddy, bro. Because like all I'm thinking, oh my god, they're retrofitting the Bat family into this universe. They're like if it's him, like they're retrofitting the Bat family by introducing him, having ties into the Bat family with Cassandra Cain, because I don't think he's his real father, if I'm not mistaken. He raised her, and that's how she became, well, badass. So, and I think that's the back. What if Cassandra Cain is the bad girl that we see in this universe? Oh. Weren't they like teasing? What's the name of that girl that played Amantis? Her name is Paul or something. I think she's the one that is gonna be. Yo, I cannot get enough of this Lex Luthor. This is the Lex Luthor that I want to see moving forward. Oh, and I think he's gonna escape by the end, bro. He's gonna be escaping by the end of the season. November 16. It's let's see. All right, let me go. One battle after another, 2025. Ooh. Oh, that's true. One battle after another has some reference to that too. Let me see. All right, let me go into my For You page. So that way I can react to this. I just posted this. What the fuck? You knew it. Holy shit, the theories were right. Yep. Yep. Oh, there's a new hashtag. Let's see. Bro, Mario, you just, I don't have the soundboard. Let me see. Let me bring up the soundboard because you guys are dropping some heat tonight. Cassandra Cain and Damian for Robin and yo, that would be a duo right there. That would be beast mode. Like, I don't understand why people don't like Damian. I like Damian. I actually do like Damian a lot. Let's see. There it is. You are dropping some heat, bro. Yes. Cassandra Cain and Damian for Robin and Batman. Yes, sir. This was... okay, this is funny. Like President Right Flag. Okay, we already know this. Like, we knew it. We kind of know it. I know. Yo, what if you seen that little in that episode where they are going back into this universe, or back to to Earth 1 or whatever it is that they call the prime Earth? What if with Amelia Hardcore turns around and shoots? What if she's not shooting herself, but rather shooting a Rick Flag Jr. version of that universe, and like she be the one who killed her version, her Rick Flag Senior's junior boyfriend? Like, that would be a fucking mind fuck. And I think that's what's gonna happen. I think she's gonna shoot this version of Rick Flag Jr. when she's trying to escape Earth to whatever Earth that is back into Prime Earth. That was there was some theories that it was gonna be Bloodsport, but I'm glad that it isn't. I want them to say Bloodsport for something else. But I do want to see him come back. Javon Walton would have been great at Damian Wayne, but he's too old. Yeah, he's a little bit too old. I think that kid from that series that came out on Netflix is the one that's been eyed for that. But this is great. This was a great episode. This was a peak episode. Okay, so now let's see. Is there anything? The kaiju thing last week it was okay. Yeah, so this was a great episode. All right, guys. So I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for doing this live watch. We definitely gonna do this again next Thursday. We are definitely doing this again next Thursday. Because Lex Luthor was in the house, so that was fun. That was really fun. This was a really good episode. So we're definitely gonna do this again next Thursday. Do a live watch, and then we react after the episode is over because this was good, man. This was good. I'm surprised. What is this? Okay, so we see it kind of beginning of Canada. I hope the killer crack. Oh, what is this, bro? I wanted to see more Sasha Bordeaux in this episode. What is this? Peacemaker leave for another world. We've already seen this. Let's see what let's see the latest real quick before. Already seen this. Okay. No. Okay. I think that's. Let me go to my For You page to see if anything pops up. Let me just refresh this. Because I love going over theories. Hello. Okay, episode. Jennifer Holland. Jennifer Holland's performance was really good. Like, she's a good actress. Like, I know people give James Gunn shit because he always hires his wife, but she's a good actress. Like, she like killed that scene. Like, I was about to cry. I was about to feel, not cry, but I was feeling for her. Because she's just like conflicted. I'm like I'm a mess. I cannot be the person that you want me to be. I got to go out and get into fights to feel something. And I don't want you to be, I know that you're in love with me, but I cannot be the person that you want me to be. That scene right there, bro, she had an amazing performance. That scene between her and Peacemaker, like even John Cena's acting, bro. Now I get what was James Gunn has been saying, that he has grown as an actor. But they both of them, like that was really good. That was really good. They are both good actors, man. I really like her performance. She was like locked in. She was locked in. I was like, oh my God, I didn't know about you. I was not familiar with your game, Hardcore. I was not familiar with your game. Watching Peacemakers. Okay. I was not familiar with your game at all. But she is definitely she was definitely great. Javon Watson is 19 now. Yeah, he's too old. I think they have to go for somebody like 16, 15. Or it could be 19 but percent younger, so they can get away with some of the stuff that Damian does. He's an assassin. The agents referencing the Spider-Man meme was hilarious. Yeah, I saw that. I love the show. She gave Chris that dirty look when she when he worked the door. I know, I saw that. But her performance, like, she was like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna go on Threads and stand and say, hey, great performance. I didn't know. I was not familiar with your game. Barbara Gordon training Cassandra Cain HBO series. Ooh. Oracle or Barbara? Either or. Yes, they both feel like different characters. Like you, like that. You're right. Thank you, Mario. Both version of hardcore, they both feel vastly different. Like the demeanor, the acting, like her acting chops are there. Like nobody can say something negative about her. Because like when I hear people bitching about it, like, come on, bro, you know, you just fucking hating. I know that I know who do you guys think it is? So there's metal all around, keeping him locked up. So this is like a maximum security area. So this dude is a real threat. I don't know if it's like as far as strength, and that's why they're keeping him like that. They're keeping him contained. Let's see what they're saying. Is that mustache guy is from Superman? No, that's Sydney the Goofy. Let's see. No, is that Bullseye? What if it's Bullseye? What Bullseye? What the fuck am I saying? That's Bullseye is from Marvel. The fuck am I? What's wrong with me? I've been streaming for too long. Let's see. All right, hold on 1 second. Let's see if we have some YouTubers already reacting to this. Let's see. And then we're gonna wrap it up here after that. Let's see. Let's see. Filter by today.
The past doesn't let go.
No, that's just a Major Peacemaker. I don't like this guy
The
though.
6th episode of Peacemaker changes everything.
Shut up, bro. I don't like that guy. I'm sorry. I cannot stand that dude. Cause he makes up a lot of stuff up. Okay.
Conexión nos lleva al
Oh, I should do a live stream in Spanish after this. Let's see what these guys are saying.
Sí, y está en una nueva etapa. James Gunn.
Oh, Peacemaker has a lot of Spanish-speaking fans. Okay, so there's no theories. Because those episodes were not released in advance to keep everything hush. So, yeah. So there's not a lot of stuff there on social media. As well, as far as YouTube. It's just like Twitter's, you know. Yep. Oh, I hope I don't get a takedown. Yeah. And oh yeah, that's true. We haven't we haven't gone through this little. I think this is gonna be the last episode where they like open multiple doors, and I think this is after Lex Luthor gives them Rick Flag Sr. the way how to spot the door, and then they send a couple of people from Argus or wherever to go and find the right door, and they start opening doors. That's when they see stuff, crazy stuff. That was funny. That was hilarious. That was some funny shit. Spider-Man is kind of a DCU reference. Yeah, I saw that too. That was funny. That was funny when they pointed at each other. That was hilarious. Okay, I think that's it. All right, guys. So thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section. Make sure to share this content with everybody. What? Breaking Clifton Powell has been cast as Professor S. No. My fucking bro. So yeah, I'll be here next. Oh, James Gunn just tweeted out.
Scripts.
Let's see what he says.
In one of the original scripts, I had Vigilante's mom rolling around on the couch making out with John Economou.
Oh, gross. Bro, that scene with his mom was, I was in tears. I was in tears. That was funny with the thing where with him saying that he was hardcore was a slut. That was his girlfriend. That shit was hilarious.
It was the only time we ever see John Economos in Earth 2. And he goes, oh, my mom is fucking John Economos.
Then the full podcast is coming out. It's already out now?
One of the original
it's an
scripts, I had Vigilante's mom rolling around on the couch making out with John Economos. And it was the only time we ever see John Economos in Earth 2. And he goes, oh, my mom is fucking John Economos. What's
this? Lex Luthor. All right, so let's play this part here with Lex Luthor. So that way we can react to this. Hold on one second.
That's when Rick Flag Sr. goes to Belle Reve Prison to meet with a mysterious prisoner who ends up being, of all people, Lex Luthor, played by Nicholas Hoult. Yep. This was one of the first scenes we shot. I think we shot the...
Still on Superman.
He was still shooting Superman,
we shot it in the middle of Superman while we were shooting the Pentagon sequences in Superman.
Yep.
And it was cool. It was weird because... tonally, it instantly felt different from Superman, which is so big and brash, and then this show is like so, like
but I cannot watch them at the
grounded
same time.
and gritty.
Yeah,
and then also hearing Nick curse.
That's the bit that gets me. Is you see Lex Luthor in one guy's, no swearing allowed.
Yeah.
You see Lex Luthor in another guy's, and it's a very different kind of language.
Yeah, it is. It's different.
Meta?
No. Just a costume vigilante.
And who gives a shit?
But I felt like even Nick's performance was different. And
Thank you.
It felt a little darker, yeah. It was a little different.
Yeah.
I have a really weird question. This isn't the same location you used in the Suicide Squad.
No, it's the same set.
Yeah. Oh,
we had built it on stage, and then we brought it over. And then, of course, we're in this massive warehouse. And I tell them, just put it in a corner.
Yep.
And they put it right in the middle, right under the loud... air conditioning vent, remember?
The sound,
and this,
do I
and
remember?
the sound guy was like, who's a day player, was like, well, we can't shoot this scene today. And we're like, yeah, that's not going to happen. Anyways, it was a bit of a cluster at the beginning of the day, but then we sorted it out.
But I was really chill about it. As I normally am.
It wasn't even.
I was very accepting.
It wasn't our Peacemaker crew yet. It was like
it wasn't.
It was some sort of random crew, great crew that came in just to help us out. So none of us really knew us, and then the sound issue, and it was just.
And then I'm getting mad, but the sound was terrible, and the problems with the sound. And
oh no, it was like
a stadium
department that's responsible.
Yeah, they did. They worked really well together on that one.
Maybe if our director didn't need it to be 58 degrees inside of the studio, it wouldn't have such a problem.
That is true. James loves a cold stage.
Does love a cold stage.
I do too, for the record.
Well,
there were some hot days where I was like, couldn't wait to go inside.
People need to stay awake.
Do not. People need to stay awake.
Letterman used to do that, right? Keep the theater at
it's
0.
Yeah, I find dying.
If they're a little bit frozen, it's an important moment for not only Peacemaker, but the entire DCU, in that Rick Flag, the head of Argus, strikes a deal basically with Lex Luthor in exchange for Lex Luthor finding where Peacemaker's portal might be. He is going to move him from a prison with metahumans to a prison with no metahumans, from Belle Reve, where they are now, to Van Cole. Both prisons from the comics, and then he leaves and tells Sacha Bordeaux that he's teamed up with Lex Luthor, which is scary. A man with such power as Flag, who's obviously, has some...
He's got an agenda.
He's got an agenda. It's scary for our boy Peacemaker. By the way, that scene with Lex Luthor was originally going to appear in episode 7. Yeah. That is the other thing that I moved besides the openings of 2 and 4, which I switched around. And the reason being that the next scene was so serious and heavy that I needed an in-between scene. And luckily I had shot both of them, so it wasn't a weird directing thing for me to just steal a scene from the next episode. The scene with Chris and Harcourt in the interrogation room, which is one of my favorite scenes from the whole season. Probably my favorite scene from the whole season from a dramatic standpoint,
Yeah,
definitely.
her performance was
up
really
until this
good.
episode.
Good, you don't hate me.
I know you know I don't.
I love that scene. I think it's some of your best acting of all time, Jen, and some of John's best acting for sure. And that scene between the two of them is beautiful. And I think we see how much Christopher Smith really does love Amelia Harcourt. And that, little exchange where, she admits to him, she becomes vulnerable for the first time, and she says, I go out and I get in fights just so I can feel something. And he says he doesn't care, She says she's a mess.
For me, it's the moment when she says, I'm a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
And he says, I don't care.
I
Or whatever.
I still love you.
I still love you.
And I think that, in a way, is terrifying to her. Because now, I think in some part of her head up until this point, you tell me, because you're thinking it, I'm just on the outside in a way, but it seems like she's always been like, he's going to find out who I really am, and he wouldn't love me. And I think in this moment, you kind of see that's not the case.
Yeah.
Are you coming back or not?
I can't.
Yes, you can.
She doesn't ever allow anyone to ever get to a point with her where she's going to have to answer these types of real questions. Like, she just doesn't get to that place with people.
Right.
She doesn't allow that in. She's got too big of a wall up. Like, she has a good friendship relationship with Economos, but they're never sitting down and, talking deep things about their life. He's never heard anything about her, her upbringing.
Even Adebayo, she probably doesn't say anything deep about herself to Adebayo.
No, and I think you see early on, and we're chatting after the night of
Okay. All right, guys. So
partying.
I'll be
Adebayo's
doing
actually
a live
trying
stream
to have a
again
serious
next
conversation
week.
with her. And
So
she's
make sure
like,
to
he's
like,
wearing a
subscribe,
fucking
and let's
clown costume. Like,
have another party
she's
next
just
week
deflecting the
and
whole
do another
time.
watch along, and then
Or you
react
see the way that
to
she
all the
handles the
madness
conversation
right
with
after.
Chris Smith. And
All right, guys. So thank you for watching. Until next time.